my name is Maria Bartimoro, and welcome to On the Money with Maria Bartimoro. How can a hedge fund adapt quickly its portfolio to react to changes on the market? How can Hippopotamus remain agile without Disney's help? In today's special about strategic agility, we will try to give an answer to these and many other questions with the help of London Business School professor and international bestseller writer Julian Birkinshaw.
Thank you, Maria. Welcome to another riveting edition of Superstars of Strategic Agility. As our special guest today, we have with us Seth Klarman, the mastermind behind the hugely successful Boston-based hedge fund Baupost Group. Seth, welcome.
Thank you, Julian. It's great to be here, and I'm excited to share with you some insight into my agility.
We'll get started in a second, Seth. It's interesting. I thought you're American. You seem to have a very strong Italian accent.
I just have a bit of cough, sorry.
Well, let's get right into it then. For those of you who don't know, Seth and Baupost's track record, I can give you a bit of context. The 31-year-old fund has had 29 years of positive returns. During the crisis of 2008, Baupost returned a loss of 7%, but at the same time, many hedge funds closed up shop and the S&P 500 lost nearly 40%. The following year, Baupost bounced back with an incredible 27% return. So with that out of the way, Seth, let's get started. What makes Baupost Group agile as well as successful?
Julian, Baupost is successful because agility is a core part of our strategy. Mm-hmm. We can count on strategic agility in our ability to identify and act on opportunities to improve firm competitive position. And we can also count on our unique portfolio agility that allow us to quickly and effectively shift resources across our portfolio of investments. Mm-hmm. And staying lean and agile allow us to adapt to the shifting market condition quicker than other firms, taking advantage of opportunity ahead of our competition. We keep our Boston office very small, only around 42 people, and these include support staff as well.
Yeah. Okay, well that is a remarkably small number of people considering how much money your fund is running. Are there other examples? Well, yes, exactly. Can you give any other specific examples of how Baupost exhibits strategic agility and has gone through successful transition?
Sure. As I mentioned, staying agile is a core component of our business model. And Baupost will routinely sit on cash. In this way, we have the chance to monitor investments opportunity throughout time and wait for the right moment to snatch them. I like to call this active waiting.
I like to sit on cash.
Yeah, me too. This is apparently, although unusual for most hedge funds, but I've always believed in having cash readily available instead of rushing to invest all assets at all time. We will keep up to about 50% of our assets under management in cash and routinely keep 35% liquid. The reason we do this is that we like to stay extremely liquid. Mm-hmm. So that when a value proposition come up which interests us, we can back our conviction and invest right away at a bargain before anyone else can drive up the price.
And let me jump in. What do your investors think of that? Well, has that worked?
Well, this year we had 28 billion in AUM, but we're actually returning 3 billion at year's end back to our investors. We're doing this because, quite frankly, the world has gone crazy. We can't figure out what's going to happen in the future. And we believe that we can be more agile and therefore service our clients better if we're a firm which is smaller. Yeah, we think that staying at 25 billion is a sweet spot for us.
Okay, so could you describe some of the specific aspects of your structure, the processes, the way you really are agile as a company, as a fund?
Well, look, I think there are three main reasons. First of all, we run a pretty tightly managed operation. Mm-hmm. The second reason is that we have a strategy and we don't deviate from it. We are committed to it. And lastly, that's of course relates to the second point, is that we have virtually no leverage. And therefore we can allow us to have short-term losses for long-term profits. Losses don't scare us.
That's, I understand. We would call that absorption. I've actually got a graph here. You can see, I would obviously refer to you as champs because you have high agility and, of course, high agility and high absorption, so you're able to sustain and also be agile. I guess one last question, and it's something that's come up in some of my classes, is how do you do all this? How do you achieve so much success without being affected by inevitable hubris?
Hubris?
Okay. Well, Seth, thank you for your time. Here's a bottle of champagne, and there's a crate of my latest book available for you in my car. Thank you, Maria. Back to you.